Bonsai! I'm the Cobra Kai Kid, and welcome to the first Cobra Kai Top 5 video. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of top 5s on Cobra Kai stuff, whether that be episodes, moments, characters, scenes, whatever it is. So today I'm going to start with episodes. Today we're going to talk about number 5 on that list, and we're going to count down to number 1, which is the best Cobra Kai episode in my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, please comment down your list down below. What are your top 5 episodes in order? And, explain why. And I'm going to explain why right now. This is my top 5 list, so this is my opinion. I'll explain why I feel this way. So let's get right to it. At number 5, we have Cobra Kai Episode 9 from Season 1, Different But Same. Now, this episode definitely made the list for me because it is probably one of the best episodes out there, and it has the best scenes of the whole show. And that is because we have Daniel and Johnny bonding. Now, this is the first time we actually see Daniel and Johnny bond over anything ever. Like, they have never bonded over anything, and now they are forced to bond together. And I feel like the whole season 1 set up this bond to happen, because when you get to episode 9 and you see Daniel and Johnny arguing at the breakfast table, Amanda's there, kind of observing it all. Daniel's saying how Johnny spray painted thing on his billboard, and then Daniel had Louis burn his car even though he didn't, and then Daniel tried to get Johnny kicked out of the All Valley tournament, but then Daniel actually got Johnny's car fixed, but then Samantha crashed into Johnny's car, and then all this stuff, all the stuff that happened throughout the season 1, now they're arguing about it, and it's all coming back, and now it's like a brother and a sister just ratting each other out for everything that they've done. So that's what's happening now, and Daniel is forced to give Johnny a new car. He doesn't really have to, but Amanda is making him just to get him out of his life, So they go to the dealership. It's hilarious, and there's so many small details. Even Daniel saying choose to Johnny, which is something that Mr. Miyagi told Daniel to choose. Mr. Miyagi told Daniel to choose when he had the choice of picking out a car for his birthday. So that was a fun little reference I enjoyed. And, it's just the interaction was so funny. Johnny, Daniel was talking about cars, and then Johnny corrected him on something. It's just gold. The two of them together, are they just can't stand each other, and it's so funny. But then the best scene in all of Cobra Kai is when they get in the car and they're singing REO's Speedwagon together, and it really it goes to show that they're not always they have something in common. It's the first similarity we see them share together. So that was a great moment, just seeing them singing together, because both of them are not great at singing. So they're I don't believe it, not for a minute. It's just hilarious. And then they go to Daniel's old house, which was that was so much nostalgia. And it's funny because now Johnny kind of lives in that situation with the the apartment, the townhouse kind of apartment. So that's pretty cool. It's a reversal now. But we actually went to South Seas, Daniel's old apartment, and we saw the pool, we saw the outside of his apartment. It was a really good flashback. And then they go to the bar, they talk about Allie. It's great. And both of them are making fun of the husband. They're what a douche. They're making fun of him. And then it's funny because they don't even know who he is, but they just can't, they can agree that they can't stand whoever this guy is, because they still have feelings for Allie, but they're actually talking to each other. They're being civil, but they're still being funny with each other. He's saying Johnny's I'll have oh, I forgot what he said, but Johnny was like getting alcohol from the bar, and then he was like Shirley Temple for the lady. Just like funny stuff. These writers really know how to hit the comedy, so I think the comedy is like on point. So like the whole episode was great, and then you have that the end where they are finally like bonding, and they're completely bonded. You know, they're not really arguing, and then they're gonna fight in Daniel's dojo for fun, just for fun. And we were like so excited when we heard that. We're like, oh my god, they're gonna like fight, you know, for fun, which is kind of cool. You know, it's like they're not trying to kill each other, and we'll see them like bonding, but like also doing karate, which is something we wanted to see. But then Robbie comes and totally screws that up, and then you have like Johnny's like, what's going on? And then, you know, it looked like, obviously from what it looked like, Johnny thought that this was a whole scheme by Daniel, but it really wasn't. So everything falls apart, and of course it sets up that epic finale. This was probably like one of the greatest setups for a finale ever, like along with episode 9 of season 2. That's what I love about both seasons, is that and I know this for sure. This is just the Cobra Kai formula, and it's brilliant. The episode 9, the episode before the finale, they always end in hell, complete madness, setting up like a crazy finale. And this was one of the greatest episodes because it set that up so good. Like, you have Daniel, who just found out that Robbie's been lying to him this whole time, and, you know, thought he was trying to play some mind game. Johnny, who was just bonding with Daniel, and then his son Robbie's never even like talked to him. Like, his son Robbie wants nothing to do with him, but his son Robbie is training with Daniel, and he thinks Daniel's behind it, and then this is all a game. So, and then you have Robbie, who now just lost both his fathers completely, like, you know, Daniel being his father figure. And then we didn't even get to Miguel and Samantha. You have Samantha, who had her phone taken away, has been ignoring Miguel, not on purpose, and you have Robbie, who comes to the house, gets Sam out of there. You know, they're gonna go to the party to meet Miguel, who's been pissed, and I love this Miguel. I mean, no, like I didn't love this Miguel, but it was kind of cool. This is the first time we really see Miguel like become like the villain, which was pretty cool to see in a different light. So now he's like really getting pissed at Samantha, and then he sees Robbie at the party with Samantha, and he's had a couple drinks, or a lot of drinks, and now he gets mad, and then he accidentally hits Samantha. Samantha breaks up with him right then and there, and now Robbie's the one supporting her. So now you have the tournament, and we know that the tournament is the next episode. That's where it all comes together. So what's so perfect is like all this like crap is going down, and we know that like everyone's gonna take all their anger and all their pain and all their like suffering, everything that happened, into that tournament. And that's where the final line is drawn, because that's when Robbie and Miguel face off. That's when Daniel and Johnny face off. It's the most beautiful setup for a finale I have ever seen, because all hell goes loose, and it like completely, like, you can't tell me when that episode 9 ended that you weren't like hyped. Like, it literally set up the most perfect finale. And then you had episode 10 begin with I want it all. You're at the tournament. It's beautiful. So episode 9 for sure is one of my favorite episodes, and I'm gonna put it at number 5 because it set up the most epic finale. And at the same time, while setting up that finale, we had so many good Daniel and Johnny moments, so many good bonding moments. It's the funniest stuff. The funniest scenes are them two. Them two together are funny by themselves sometimes, but not really. Well, Daniel's not really that much of a funny character, but together they're hilarious because they're not even trying to be funny. They just like bicker, and it's the best thing to watch. And that's why I also love episode 9 of season 2, because we get that relationship. But this one is definitely in the top 5, and I'm putting it at number 5. Cobra Kai season 1 episode 9, different but same. Make sure to stay tuned for number 4 on my Cobra Kai top 5 episodes list, coming soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications if you haven't already, leave a like, drop a comment. What did you guys think about this episode, different but same? I love it. Johnny and Daniel scenes were absolutely amazing, and overall the episode I thought was amazing. So thank you guys for watching, and remember, Cobra Kai never, ever dies.